Daniel, you're doing your, I suppose, umpteenth pre-season this year. Do they get any easier?
Pre-season does not get any easier, especially I suppose with the game changing, interchange rules, and expectation on teams, and where the amount of work we need to put into to compete these days. It's incredible, and yeah, this was a pretty tough pre-season, but it's almost over.
You've had your injury problems in the past, but your body seems to be in really good nick these days.
Yeah, I had a pretty good pre-season, no injuries, did most of the sessions, had a little bit more extra time off due to other international commitments with the Australian team, and just sort of getting a bit older as well. I had a bit more time over Christmas with the family, but yeah, the mind's feeling pretty good, and so is the body.
Nick Del Santo's a big acquisition for the club this year. Gives you a lot of run and I suppose really elite ball use, so I imagine he'll take a little bit of the pressure off you this year?
Yeah, having Nick in the team is a pretty good feeling, I suppose, with the ball user he is and the type of player he is. And if he can take a bit of pressure off myself and Brent, and we could do the same to him as well, because he's been tagged most of his career as well. So if the three of us can work together and form a really good relationship, it would be good.
There was a perception in the past perhaps of North being a relatively one-pace side. You've got a lot of talented young runners through who can sort of seem to be game breakers in their own right.
Yeah, I think we all know Sean Atley, how quick he is in his last couple of years, and he's played a bit more in midfield during the pre-season. Aaron Mild off half-back is pretty quick, and Luke McDonald, so our first draft pick, father-son. These guys are really, really quick, and it's exciting to have that kind of pace in your team, because to get you out of trouble, but also to close down and make some good tackles.
You kicked a fair few goals towards the end of the last season. Do you see yourself playing a little bit more forward this year? I'm
not too sure. I've probably did most of the pre-season in the midfield, and our forward line is pretty well structured at the moment. And you probably can't go down to have a rest anymore, really, because the game's still quite quick, and you can that's where a lot of the turnovers come from, and a lot of the team score from the half-back. So if you really can't be going down for a rest, you still need to be working at a high level, pressuring the ball, pressuring the man, and also being an option. So there'll be definitely times I'll be going down forward, but probably the majority in the midfield.
The North's list seems to be really coming together nicely at the moment. In 2014, I think a lot of people see it as a year the club can really move forward. I imagine you're pretty excited about what the club can do this year. Yeah,
I suppose there's been a bit of a spike in what everyone expects us to do this year. From last year's close losses, the natural progression is probably to sort of work on what went wrong last year, and that's what we try to do over the pre-season. Focused a lot on defence, and we've always been a pretty good attacking team, but our defence is something we've let us down last year. So that's been probably the main focus of the pre-season. But as far as this year's coming up, it's going to be very difficult again. All the other teams have definitely worked extremely hard like we have, and getting off to a good start is going to be crucial.